Welcome back to the channel. This is Kitten 7770, and since Miki did not work, I could focus on other things, such as, at the very least, clearing away the voxel from this thing. I've got components for a couple of drills. Oh, I don't think I brought the components for a control seat though. And I dropped everything to the base, I think. Not actually sure about that. A drill on both sides, and or not. That's troublesome. Well, a drill on one side at very least. Still haven't removed this module, probably never will. So I might as well just move the whole thing. Though technically it is all armor. It's just, it would be kind of cool if I salvaged this escape vehicle, this bus or part of a ship, whatever it is, and merged it onto a rover, which I also haven't started building yet. I should really get on that. The other problem is the terrain around me isn't conducive to building a large rover. It's very hilly and very uneven. Though if I move everything out to the Emory medical or facility, whatever outpost thing I found, the ground around there is much flatter, and I could more easily build something out there. I could also more easily attack the convoys because I'll be closer to them. Though I will need to get a lot of ice. But if it's just ice to survive, I could install a moisture evaporator. That mod is in here, I just haven't used it yet because I'm so close to ice. It's just, they consume a lot of power, and they're not really upgradable for speed. All you could put on them is a power efficiency module or two. Well, actually, if I connect it at the back of an assembler... No, that wouldn't work, because then the assembler would have 50% spots as well. Ugh. Oh, I do need a full-size assembler. And this little shack of mine, it's cramped. I want more space. I want a bed I could sleep in. Heck, I'd settle for even a restroom. Well, now that I have computers, I could cancel out all these. Because I noticed when I was at the base, I was low on nickel, as well as cobalt, as I kiss my wheel as I get caught on it. Is it actually kissing a wheel if I'm inside my helmet? And that display, I forgot about it. There ain't gonna be much excitement here, other than me failing to get out of this hole. I'll be drilling this out of the ground. At the very least, there's no storm blowing. Though, by saying that, I've probably jinxed myself. I'll deal with it if it comes. I want to get this thing out of the ground before sunset. Which is surprisingly close. Though I am surprised I left a display in here. I mean, all it's doing is showing the recommended wheel settings, which I've already ignored. I've cranked up the speed limit a bit so I could go faster. Now, for a large rover, yeah, definitely I'm not going to have that go too fast. I'm still tweaking my sound settings from when I bumped them with Miki. Have to turn everything off because everything about Miki broke. The volume would not decrease, the volume would not turn off, the scrap wouldn't come out. I couldn't figure out a way to close the furnace doors. It was a mess. Witco has updated the mod, but I'm still using the older one. He's still working on fine-tuning the new one. Bumped my mic. There's a landing gear on here? Where? Well, I'm sure I'll find it eventually with all the drilling I'm doing. Whew, it's rightfully cold today. I got rain for the first time this winter, or fall. Let me see if I can find what the temperature is. Nope, wrong setting on that. Let's just do it this way. Siri, what is the current temperature Celsius?
It's 13 degrees Celsius right now.
That's not too bad. Though it said Celsius, but showing me a Fahrenheit number. I don't want a Fahrenheit number. I want a Celsius number. There it is. Okay, 13 degrees Celsius. A lot better than 40 when my computer's overheating. I'll take this kind of weather any day. Don't know how to switch my phone from Fahrenheit to Celsius. I kind of had a what am I doing moment with this game because I haven't recorded in a while. I've been playing a different game, and the controls are different. So, if you see me being a bit slow, it's because I've been playing that game maybe a bit too much. I've put over, I think I'm on 70 hours in it, and I've only had it for a week. Which reminds me, I didn't log into it today. The game I've been playing is Dawnlands. It doesn't have the best reviews, but it's fun. A lot of people compare it to Jensen, but honestly, it's not even close to Jensen. At all. And don't even bother trying to buy any of the store items in Dawnlands. It's not worth it. You could easily unlock them or find them in the world map. And their premium items have a time limit, so they'll eventually despawn. Ugh. It's a dumb thing to put into a premium item. Oh yeah, you bought this premium item for like $20, but it deletes itself in a week. I think I found my landing gear. Indeed, that's what it is. Anyways, Dawnlands is not a. It's a 1 to 4 player game co-op. There's no multiplayer on it. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild with a Jensen style. Not really a Jensen style of animation. It's pretty rough. It reminds me more of like Minecraft than anything else. It's kind of. It's a survival game. Everything has a durability. Everything will eventually break. It's fun though, because as you get armor, your character changes. Unlike Jensen, where no matter what armor you attach, your character just stays in the same outfit unless you buy a different outfit. Boring! At least as far as someone that's used to grinding. If you don't want to grind levels, then Dawnlands isn't for you. And there's a storm. Lovely. I find it fun. Though they could have. There's a few elements that could use work. Items are still falling through the ground. Characters are falling through the ground in some places. They had a recent patch that fixed a large amount of issues. There's still some that are quite annoying. Nothing regrows, so once you've mined an area out of resources, you'll have to go out searching for more. I'm preparing a video for it to show you more about it. I find it enjoyable. And as far as the ship, as far as SE goes, I'm still going to be doing this series. Don't worry, I'll keep up with it. I would say I've got about half of the voxel cleared away on this ship. Oh, there's also the matter of extracting it once I turn it to station, or click it, turn it to ship from station. Because it's gonna fall into a pit. The pit that I dug. Maybe a crane, but it's a lot of armor blocks, so I don't think that would work. Though I would need like a crane or a lift or a tug. I could do a tug to get this thing off the ground anyway, because I wanted to put it on top of my rover or in the back of my rover. I still haven't decided yet. I also want to design my rover with flight capability in mind. For when I eventually get hydrogens. Ah, come on. There we go. It was an interior plate shipment. Barring. I think that's the same one that was up there before. I need ammo. And I also need lights. It's getting rightfully dark. But not too dark as of yet. I could finally place the drill where I want it to be. If I fly with my jetpack over to the flight research facility, I could grab the flying vehicle and come back. But it's also missing parts, so that would just serve no purpose. I'm likely going to take Endeavour over there with some type of trailer to carry the flight vehicle. That would make the most logical sense. There's also that drone. I suppose I have 2 vehicles at that facility that I could grab. Oh, sorry, I nodded off for a moment there. I was deep in thought. I'm still trying to decide how to get the thing lift it out of the hole once I get it out of the voxel. I was thinking maybe I could use the flying vehicle, modify it a bit, turn its forward large thrusters downward, and see if I can maybe turn that into a type of tug. If I could get this thing out of the ground, yeah. But there's also the matter that gravity is at 0.9. It's similar to the Earth-like gravity field. Excuse me, I need to get some water because my throat's dry. Ah, much better. This thing is almost out of the ground. Oh! I know what I'll do. I'll just slap thrusters on this thing and let it float to the ground gently. That way it doesn't fall. That's an excellent idea. I mean, I can't see anything that would go wrong with that. And I think that will just about do it for the outside. Next, I need to get the voxely bits ground away on the inside of the ship. There's some in the front left corner that needs to get rid of. And that's on the inside. That corner straight ahead is also still in voxel, so let me get that first. That'll do. Doesn't seem to have anywhere to go. Is that scrap? No, it's just a... Man, the voxel tricked me. Cheeky voxel. Yeah, window's still submerged in rock. I really hope this doesn't kill me. Because the drill is going to be right in my face. Nope, looks like I'm good. Whew, got worried for a moment there. Though if I stand up when that thing's going, I'm dead. I shouldn't voice these when I'm so close to going to bed. It makes me yawn. And it's not that I'm bored, I'm just tired. I've been increasingly tired lately because I'm recovering from being ill. Once I get this little tip by this front bit drilled out, I'll just fine tune it with some hand drilling and that should be good enough. Sorry, my mind keeps wandering over to Dawnlands. I've only been playing for a week and I'm already level 39. Looks like just this bit by the right corner window is the only thing that's left. And since it's not in a place that I can get the drill to, I'll have to drill it out by hand and try to not get a doom voxel to appear. Just dropped something. I don't know where it went. I found it. I'm lucky I didn't break. I dropped my glass onto the carpet. And I suppose the carpet gave it a soft landing. The floor is actually tile. I just have an area rug that I've put underneath the computer so my feet won't get cold on the cold ground anymore in winter. It also helps to dampen sound when I'm recording. Alright. I'm going to attempt to give this a nice, smooth drop to the ground. With destroying as little as possible. I only have a limited number of motors and I don't want to waste them. I also need to remember to armor up the exposed side of that damaged oxygen tank. It shouldn't explode because it's empty, but it does. It is a point of worry. I'm just gonna cut here, I think, and come back when I have the parts built. Though I also need to get some... Before that, I need hydrogen. And I know the tank is in here somewhere. It's on top. Okay. Oh, there it is. I can just get it from the bottom. Then I'll repair the hole I made. And I'll also need to turn it on because it's off currently. Oof. These things do not hold a whole lot of hydrogen. Okay, Endeavor's patched up for the most part. Well, actually not quite. I just welded them. Oh, good stretch. I'm gonna stand up for the rest of this voicing. I've been sitting for too long. Even without a projector, it's pretty easy to prepare Endeavor. Though if Endeavor does wind up getting cored, I don't know if I'm gonna repair it. Now, if it gets cored when I don't have another vehicle, yes, I will have to repair it. But since I'm planning on working on my large rover soon, well, I suppose I'm going to need a fast interceptor to get those convoys. I'm just worried that the convoys will start having some better security. That's why I'm trying to up my offensive power before I go after them. There's also the matter that I don't have a whole lot of ammo or magnesium. So if there's an explosive shipment, I need to go after it. I've only seen one or two of those. though they're normally in a flying drone. I don't have a means of countering those at current. Unless I want to fly Sprout on a suicide mission. But I don't want to lose my ice miner. Alright, everything's built. Yeah, I've got a gyro installed. Thrusters are all on. Converting to ship. Didn't explode, but it's too heavy. I need to level this out a bit, and then land it and lock it. That looks about good right there. Maybe a little bit more over. No, 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 no. How bad? Oh, I damaged 3 of the thrusters. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I'm not getting out of the ground with this method. How bad is the damage? I still have a good amount of motors. Oh, the O2 tank exploded. I forgot to armor it on that one side. I could have avoided that so easily. Guess it wouldn't be one of my episodes in this series if I didn't fail in some way, spectacularly. I don't even know why I'm collecting the scrap anymore. It's not like I could melt it down for parts. Though I'm probably going to grab this. I guess I could grab the scrap anyways in case Miki gets repaired. Well, no point in having these on top. This one wasn't complete in the first place, so no worries there. I can't believe I just did that. Well, I can believe I did that. Okay, I'm gonna need a tug. Which means I'm gonna need my flying vehicle that I captured. I'm also gonna need to claim it as my own. Because it is owned by the enemy right now. And that's one reason why I left it behind. I probably don't need to convert this thing back to station. I mean, it's not like it's clanging in the hole. It's pretty well stationary. I may want to see if I get it to lock its mag plate, though. To remove all shred of a doubt. Need plate. Looks good. Nope. Denied. By about half a block. Well, that's going to be about it for this episode. Go ahead.